welcome or welcome back. We are playing some more GeckoShop today. We have to get them some stuff for their tanks. And I also realized this is more than just a shop simulator game. Now, most games like this, they put this beautiful background, this world around you that you can't really do much in. I don't believe that is the case here. Also, my first warning sign about that should have been the fact that when you talk to someone, they say stuff like hinting towards maybe you could go do it, you know? And last night, there was someone that was like, oh, there's a gecko at the beach. I was like, oh, okay, you know, cool, that's great for you. Free gecko, you didn't have to buy from my store. But no, you can explore, and that's fucking awesome. So I don't know if we can, this is like the only way to collect certain geckos, and then maybe that's how they get added to our collection, and then they can be in the boxes we buy. I'm not sure. That kind of reminds me of Okami, actually, the way that cloud like spiraled and or the wind spiraled and moved. Give me 1 second. We're gonna take a smoke break real quick behind our store while I deal with something real quick. Alright, sorry. Phone business. Okay, we had no lizards behind there. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Oh, sorry. Bird? Words of wisdom? No? Okay. That's fair. I am. Let's safely cross the street here. Let's wait for this orange car. We run for it. But yeah, this is clearly more than just a hey, you're running a shop. Let's buy some geckos. Let's put things on the shelf. You can actually explore around. So for an hour last night, I was just in simulator land, being like, yep, this is game. But there's much more to it. Oh. So we can change the color of our shop too. Not enough money. Oh, okay. I didn't see the price in the bottom corner. $1,500 to change our shop color. We are poor right now. We don't have enough money for that either. There's also a roadmap in the game. This game is in early access, so I'm sure there will be plenty more to do, but it seems like there's already so much to do. So I will not be complaining. Oh, it's like we have a little office. Is that like a, well, not yet, but kind of looks like a little, oh, no, it's a notebook. I thought it was like a little gecko in there, trapped in there, waiting for us. Seems like maybe level 80? Whoa, what? Seems like maybe a personal home, something for us, personal collection. Usually, well, in our store, our pink reddish tank that's large like that is our personal one. So okay, we'll see when we get there. Food? No. Sir, do you have anything to say? Sir? No. We're gonna be a good citizen in this town, and we're gonna use the crosswalk. Oh, can we use this as like decoration for our geckos in the shop? So, no. We'll bring this with us for a little bit. And then we're gonna run it back to our shop like a little gremlin. I really love the art style of this game also. Like, I know it's very like simple, whatever, but it's like, oh, coming soon. Another shell. I don't know. I've never really cared about, ooh, the graphics aren't super realistic with super realistic physics and whatever. I just like a cool art style. Oh. Whoops. I wish I could carry more than one thing. But it's okay. We're gonna run both of these back to our shop like a little gremlin. We're gonna put this a little closer though. Well, if we have to come back for it. I don't know if we can use this as like a free decoration or whatever. But what is this? Garbage? Hot air balloon? Oh, for seashells. So, oh, wait a minute. Will it just teleport it to our store, or are we just cleaning up the beach a little bit? Let's find out. Nobody working today. Do we have any secret geckos hiding about? Someone I came across yesterday mentioned a gecko being on the beach. Ooh. Of course we want to give our little fellas some enrichment. Of course we do. We want them to live long, healthy, happy lives. Any geckos up here? Shell. Must run back, shell. nice little bench. We can overlook the beach here. Sadly, we cannot crouch, as far as I'm aware. This is actually really pretty. I hope we get to go there at some point. Though I don't know where those cars are coming and going from because I don't know if they're just going into the water or just going around the square there, which is most likely. I think this game has a lot of potential though. I absolutely love games like this, just like simple little creature collectors, especially. And surprisingly enough, I was never really a Pokemon kid. But you know, the OG, one of the OGs, I should say, creature collector. Just never really my thing. Okay, I'm seeing no gecko. You know, maybe that lady really just wanted to say, hey, I found a gecko. Hinting that it's her gecko now. And there's no gecko for me to still find here. Because I'm not seeing anybody. Oh. Shell respawn? Okay, I think I'm going to put this one in here and check and see if they do go to our store. Ooh, we can't pick it up, we can roll it. We could roll it back to our store. Swing physics? No, that's okay. We don't need a swing. Good morning, my little friends. Okay, let's, maybe let's edit, choose. No, this is still stuff that we can buy from here. I don't know, maybe that is just like a, disposal for shells or something. Because I don't think that we are able to see anything we just picked up. Okay. I thought it was going to be like a little magical teleporter, but that wouldn't make sense. You're going to do a little bit more exploring, though. I I actually don't know if there truly is a purpose for us to be out here yet. The game wasn't like, hey, go explore your surroundings. It was just a tutorial for inside the shop, which led me to believe we could only be in the shop. Or I most likely missed some pop-up that was like, hey, go explore. But we are really too poor to really change much about our shop right now anyway. I don't know if we get to like, whoa. If we get to a higher level, if there's more of a purpose to explore, I don't know. Oh my god, I really, really deeply hope that there's like plushies or something of this game eventually, because I would be all over some gecko plushies. Cool, Nelson, thank you for the follow. A burger for $10? Hell yeah. So I don't believe we have a inventory either. Just pressing all like buttons here. So I don't think there's anything that's like, hey, there's the controls. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now, but that can be fun. Yeah, okay, so. Oh. Hold to eat. Oh, we did not even sit down for that, but it's alright. We're hungry. We haven't eaten since we started this game. Level 60. Ooh. Oh. Is this one of our potential businesses, or do we have to pay $1 million for this tank? The smallest of the bunch. No, I think that's going to be a really cool, rare lizard that goes in there. Reptoid Game Dev, thank you for the follow. If you are the real, true Reptoid Dev, I am in love with this game so far, and I'm having a lot of fun. Arcade. We're just exploring for right now. We've seen most of what we can for right now. Check on our little fellas. I know, guys, I know. I'm gonna get you guys some furniture. Some decor. A little bit poor right now. We have found no geckos out in the wild, but that is okay. I don't actually know if we can. We're just going as we go along, exploring and having fun. Golden Freddy, we're gonna give you some roaming time. the other geckos, but you are definitely one of our favorites. Along with our spiky guy. I love him so much. He is definitely my top favorite. We're gonna get you some enrichment soon. I promise, my little guy. Golden Freddy, we're gonna plop you in here. You're just too dang cute. We gotta keep you. I'm terrible at math. Okay, so we've had you guys before. We can put you in there. I think we... I mean, I guess we're okay. Oh, no, 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 no. It's like, oh, I don't have a box anymore. They all randomly despawned last night. Okay, I'm not sure how this actually works, because we had a little thief. I don't know if he's supposed to, well, I mean, I guess it can't be like, hey, this guy is a thief. I guess, it would make a lot more sense for them to actually steal something first, and then go about it like that. I was like, why did this thing not alert me that there was a thief? Yes, I understand how things work. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we're actually going to close it for right now. So I want to add some more Geckos. And I want to see if I can decorate some tanks. Wait, can we edit? Okay, yeah, we can. But, let's give our little guys something here first. A little pricey. Can at least give you guys that for now. Let's buy some little fellas. Didn't know that did not stay on from last night. That's okay. Oop. Didn't mean to open that right there. I need to set it down and remove the other boxes. Oh, okay, we actually can put the boxes in there. It's a little bit touchy. Ooh, I did it again. Ah! There you guys go. Alright. Again, this is gonna be a very poor memory game for me. I am definitely not ever going to remember which lizards are where, because you can only put the same type together, which is typically true to life. No? You know what? Yeah, you can have some free roam. That's fine. Plop you in there. Nope. Have the spotty guys right now. Okay. We do have you, actually. Could be for sale. Our Barney lizard. Now we have $3 to our name. Okay, maybe it's not actually touchy, it's just me getting too close to it. You're free to go. Yes, yes. Fund me. I must give them all enrichment. Oh, he's just so cute. It's so silly, like how you pick them up and they just kind of flop and like ragdoll around. It's so cute. Don't try that at home. Oh, I did not put you in the basin. That's okay. You can hang out. Okay, do not house them together. Good choices. I hope we get to name them in the future. I don't know. I don't think you can right now. I'm just kind of giving them floating names. And you stay in the business, okay? You don't walk out that door. Never walk out that door. Never. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so cute. You don't even move your legs. You just slide on the ground, and I love you so much. Alright, I've convinced myself. We're keeping you. 3. Okay. Good choices. Two. Good choices. Some sand, Grandma. Yes. Good choice. Thank you so much for littering, Grandma. Much appreciated. We do have a garbage can right here. Yeah, okay, so... yeah, if you're, like, standing right on top of it, it's a little, like, touchier, but maybe it's actually not the lid. I think it's just the bottom part of the garbage can. So if you're standing back a little, it's easier. Just one little fella. You got it. We do gain money quite fast because most of our lizards are not cheap, so... oh, thank you. Let's go for some box 1. Okay. Got a Barney, we got got a, well, I keep calling the pink one an axolotl, but I think there actually is one that looks more like an axolotl that I don't have yet. We got our little Daisy child. She's rare. She's a specimen. She grows a flower on her head, and she's amazing. We love her for it. Or him. Ooh. Another spiky guy. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to buy some sand soon. Do we still have some Barneys? Oh, we are running low. Oh, sorry, ma'am. It was truly an honor, by the way, to have the game dev come in and follow me. That literally made my day. I love small indie games like this. Ugh. I just want to keep all the spiky guys, I really do. I never want to sell them. When I put them in a cage, they will never have a price. Ah! No. No. Ah! There we go. In case I run out of sand, I'm just gonna keep a box on standby. Oh, I always do that. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for your generous donation of garbage to my floor. Oh, no. No. We're winning today. Ooh, Golden Freddy. This game is trying to teach me math. I'll accept it. Ugh. I just can't say no. I really just can't say no. He's so dang cute with his little collar. Oof, Golden Freddy. He will bring you lots of joy. See, we love to see the elderly that's getting into reptiles. You know, it's never too late. Well, I don't know. Some of them can live quite a long time. One of my corn snakes is currently 15 years old, and he is showing his age, but he acts like he's just grown into his newborn body. He gets around. He's very active. He's very like creaky when he moves because his spine is showing its age. He's basically blind in both eyes now. got him when he was around 9. That's what the last owners told us. We didn't really know for sure. We got him from Craigslist. I really don't want to get into it right now, but actually this week, a couple days ago, Tuesday night, my first corn snake passed away very suddenly, very unexpectedly. Um, in time, I will probably talk about it, but I need my sand. I got her when I worked at a chain pet store. Actually, let it. Ooh, we are clear. Actually, lady, don't even bother coming in. We have nothing. We have nothing. I've just been busy yapping. Sorry, lady. There's literally nothing for you to buy. But yeah, when I worked there years ago, our store wasn't like quote unquote legally allowed to sell snakes at our store due to like some like city boundary. I don't know. It was something weird as hell. But maybe like 7, 8 months into me working there, we got some baby corn snakes in, like very tiny, very tiny. When I find the picture, I'll try to put that on stream probably next time. Okay, this box is too. Oh, they're still staying in there. That makes sense. We got 12 little baby corn snakes in. 10 of them were like orangish, and then 2 of them were black and white. There was one that was like super deep, like black and white, and then one that was like slightly more grayish. And I mean, I instantly fell in love with every single one of them. I loved all of them. They had very beautiful coloring and patterns on them. They're just very beautiful, all different. And I did a lot of thinking, a lot of preparing, and I took home the one that was like super like black, like dark black and white, and I was very blessed with even getting this job. My best friend's mom was the store manager there, so she helped me when I was 18, 19, and offered me a job. Let's give you guys some free time before we sell ya, you know? Free roam. But, now, obviously, literally no hate to this game at all. It is literally just meant to be a fun, simple reptile or gecko game. Like, if you're actually seriously considering thinking about getting a pet, please do your research. Please. Now, I don't think that anyone is gonna like play this game and be like, oh, I'm ready to have a cute little gecko. I'm ready for this. I don't think that's gonna happen. In case it does happen, please do your research. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, the developers should change the substrate to make it more accurate. No, it is just a simple, fun game. That's it. Um, but I don't want to say that you should support like a chain store, and I'm sure you know the ones I'm talking about. I'm sure you have one in your town or close to your town. I cannot stand by saying to support those stores. And lots of creators have said it, and I will also say it. If you buy an animal from a chain store, it's usually out of impulse. It's usually a parent and a child that come in, and the child is like, "Hey, I want a pet really bad now suddenly. I walked in here and now I want a pet." And that's not all. That is not all parents. That is not all the kids that come in. There have been parents that have come in that have done their research, that have um, like known why they're coming in and what they want. But I still can't say, hey, you should support your local chain pet store. Because if you buy an animal from a chain pet store, it just gives the chain pet store just money to keep doing it, and you're basically just supporting a business that's gonna keep funneling animals from. I believe we got ours from like way across the states in like California or something like that, and basically every batch of animals that we got in once per week, you're guaranteed to have one that's sick. And we every time that we would get in like guinea pigs, well, not every time, but they would come in with ringworm, and they had like we would have to keep them in the back, we would have to quarantine them, we would have to extensively clean the the display cages like these, and there we would just get animals that came in and they have already passed away in the mail, in transit. It's just it's very sickening to see, really. Like, I always said that these stores are supply stores that are selling animals, not an animal store that is selling supplies. And what I want to nail home about that is that they are just there to sell you something. It doesn't have to be like uh, something that your pet actually needs. It might not even be something that benefits them. Oh no, no, you can't. No, you must stay and listen. You must stay and listen. Um, he heard me talking and he's like, "Ah, bitch, I gotta get out of here." Um, but and now a couple years after I left that store, they did kind of like a, I know they did for cat food and dog food, they did kind of like a cleansing where they got rid of most of the brands that were shit. Like, they just don't, they're such garbage for your animals. And I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, you're a terrible pet owner if you feed your animal this," because sometimes that's all people can afford. And that's okay. I don't think that you should rehome your animal or anything like that if you're like, "Oh, I'm barely scraping by. I can't take care of this animal." You know, if it is like a situation like that where you genuinely like can't take care of the animal anymore, that's fine to rehome them if you want to put the animal first or whatever, and you want to say, "Hey, I can't afford to take care of it. I can't give it the proper food." But there's also just there's nothing wrong if you only have like a couple dollars to your name and you have to buy the quote unquote the shit stuff, the shit food. It's okay. You're not a bad pet owner. I got way off topic there. Oh, my spiky guys. But I wanted to say, when we got in the 12 baby corn snakes, because also our reptile enclosures, there's like little spaces underneath like the dividers that sometimes you'll have like a bearded dragon next to uh, a snake or something like in the next enclosure over, and like crickets or something will like sneak through underneath the dividers, and um snakes don't eat crickets, and so they, you're just, it's not good to have those animals in like that close proximity. Um, so when I was very heart set on purchasing one from the store that I worked at, and oh, my little guy, I was like, do I really want to support a business like this? I mean, well, I'm already working there, which I was like the company's biggest fucking ops. Whenever someone came in and was like, hey, I want to buy this for this price, for like feeder, like crickets and stuff like that, most of them you get, or not crickets, mealworms. Most of them you get, it's like a little plastic container of um like 100 mealworms or whatever. I'll tell you right now, there's not 100 in there, and there's not gonna be 100 living ones. So I was always like the biggest advocate of like, hey, this other place online, small business, uh, they actually genuinely care where their food is coming from. Um, oh my god, I'm getting so off topic. I'm so sorry. Why do I keep putting you in here? You guys can go in here. Sorry, I am so off topic. I know. I'm just trying to play a simple game. Oh, I have so many of you guys. But when I decided that yes, I am going to unfortunately support the store, um, and I brought my snake home. A couple weeks later, um, we got in like some unusual, I don't know, some kind of gecko we got in, and it apparently had mites, and we had to, and the mites snuck over to where the now 11 baby corn snakes were, and we had to quarantine all of them in the back of the store, and we had to basically keep them on like paper towels, and we had to treat them for mites. They were so small. The baby snakes were so small that just like I don't know. It was just it was devastating. And this was like 8 years ago now that I worked there. Wow, that's crazy to say that out loud. And I remember it so vividly still. Just how depressing it was to have to put little tiny babies through that should have never gotten mites. And also, in the store, people are like, oh well, they're all together in the store, why can't I cohabitate them at my home? Because the animals in the store are not designed to live in the store. They are presenting to you to be bought. They're not meant and designed to be cohabbed, whatever. And I just want to stress this game is just a fun, simple game. No hate, zero hate. I am having a fucking blast with this game. I don't want to say, oh hey, this game is promoting cohabbing. This game is promoting selling to people with no knowledge, and like, you know, you don't have to make an in-depth simulator like, hey, welcome to the store, do you want to buy this species? This species can only be housed alone. This species is communal and it has to have friends, or else it will be very upset in your house. No, again, just a fun, simple game, and I'm here for it. But I just like going off on tangents and getting completely sidetracked every 2 sentences. But yeah, I really did not want to support that business, even though I already worked there. I did not apply to be there. The job was essentially gifted to me by my best friend's mom that wanted to help me out in life. And I was also, you know, I was young. I was starting my life. And I just fell in love with basically a little shoestring. She was so small. She was so tiny. And she thrived. She did. She was spoiled as hell too. And I learned a lot from her. She was my first snake. I've had geckos and other reptiles and other small animals growing up, which ties it all back to the chain pet store. But I was also really young. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I was also really young, and like, it's more so on the parents. Like, if you're gonna come into a pet store and you're gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be my 3-year-old's pet. It's your pet. It's your pet. You know your 3-year-old is not gonna. Oh no, we have a thief. Get that out of here. But yeah, it was never gonna be my first choice to get a reptile there. It unfortunately just kind of happened that way. And who can say, like, if her passing away was linked to her being from a chain pet store? I don't know. But again, I learned a lot from her. She was my first snake, and it's still a learning curve. I feel very guilty. I feel like it was my fault. We were not able to get her autopsy, necropsy, whatever. And I really just, I wanted to just get her cremated and that be the end of it. Like, I don't desperately need the closure. Oh, we are out of reptiles. I don't desperately need the closure of what she officially passed from. I just need to know that she's at peace now, and that's all that matters to me. And now she sits on my desk permanently. But kind of pretty shortly after I got her, it was probably a couple, I think it was the same year, probably a couple months later, My friend and I, we would always go to reptile shows together, and she already had reptiles, and she taught me a lot about caring for them because I had not owned a reptile in many years, and I have never owned a corn snake or any snake. And she helped me a lot with that, and uh, she also had oh no, we have another spiky guy. She also had a corn snake that I absolutely loved holding. She was so cute. She was so precious. That we got from a reptile show like a year or two before that or something. I don't remember. And she was already a little bit more grown. She wasn't like a super tiny baby like the one I got was. But oh my gosh, she was so cute. She was so sweet. Sorry, we're keeping you. But we went to a reptile show like a couple months after I had gotten my first snake, and I went in there knowing that I wanted another snake. Like, it was not an impulsive thing. I knew full and well, like, yes, I want to bring in another snake. And I want one that's like, you know, the history of. Because unfortunately, when you get a pet from a pet store, you have literally no knowledge when they're like when they last ate, because snakes don't eat every day. You have no knowledge of their hatch day. You have no knowledge of their genetics, their parents, anything. We don't even know their gender pretty much 100% of the time. Like, on snakes, like corn snakes specifically, you can't really tell yet when they're that small. Their gender, and I mean, it really doesn't matter unless you're going to breed them anyways, which I do not recommend breeding from a pet store that you have no idea their genetics or what's going to pop out of them genetic wise. So when you go to a reptile show, most, if not all, breeders know the genetics of their snakes. I mean, obviously they bred them together. They know their genetics, they know the last time they ate, they know everything about them, and you can speak with the breeder, usually, and ask any sort of questions that you want. If you go to a pet store and you're like, hey, 18, 19, 20, 45-year-old, whatever, tell me about this reptile. We get very, very basic, bare bones ass training. The bare minimum, just to sell people the pet, and then maybe some supplies, like day one supplies, you know, a water bowl, food, you know, shit like that. Send you on your way. Ooh, we got a light post. Let's go. Sorry, I did not mean to yap about this for basically the whole fucking time I've been streaming. But so we went to the show, and I knew that I wanted another baby. I don't really remember, but I know that I believe I had another tank set up and everything ready to bring another one home. Because I mean, I was planning on it, and I wanted to be prepared. I didn't want him to sit like, oh, thank you so much, sir. I didn't want him to have to like sit in the hot car or like come into a pet store with us and buy all the supplies and whatever. But I will say that also, that those stores are not god awful for most of like the supplies. There are some supplies that you want to avoid at all costs getting for your animals, but for the most part, you can safely buy most of their supplies, and you don't have to feel guilty and terrible and awful about supporting their business when you're not buying an animal from there. Oh no, did I give him too much? Whoops. Sorry. I will definitely try to improve my storytelling skills. I'm pretty much just all over the damn place right now. Sorry. I'm also trying to run a gecko store. My apologies. Is there still standing there? Ugh. Sorry. But so I did get another little guy when we went to the show. I never really knew for sure. I think I basically just said that they're essentially the same age, but his birthday and everything I know. But from my pet store OG snake, I really did not know jack shit about her. I just knew that I was in love with her and I wanted to have her. Even if that meant supporting the piece of shit store, but it's like I work with these animals every single day. It's like you know, how can you not fall in love with something one time? And it actually kind of happened like that kind of frequently. A lot of my coworkers would bring home animals because it's like I said, you spend so much time with them. It's like oh, you're bound to fall in love with something. But yeah, my snake that was from the reptile show. I say that he's basically like a little dog, like, and my dad did the classic dad thing of like, I don't know, it's your pet, whatever, you can have it, take care of it, everything, whatever. But now that snake and our 15-year-old snake is basically his snakes. Like a classic dad moment. He was the one that fell in love with them. He went from being scared of them kind of and not really wanting to even handle them on his own, to now he's incredibly protective of the two snakes. But yeah, my second little guy, he's a snow motley, so he's got the little albino eyes. He's mostly white. He's got some yellows on him. I call him my little pea snake because he looked like he was like a little bubblegum snake. He was so pink and so white when he was so small. And then as he got older, his yellows started coming through. But he's so cute. But now my dad will just kind of like open up like the top of the terrarium and he'll just he'll be like, okay, don't mind if I do. He'll come right out. You don't have to reach in and grab him. He will see himself out. He also really loves hair, and I have very long hair. My dad is bald, basically. Sorry, Dad. But whenever I'm holding him, he immediately will go for my hair, and he'll just hang out there. He'll just chill there. I could probably stream this game and he'll just hang out in my hair the whole time. His little nest. He has so much personality. He really does, and I feel like a lot of people don't realize like how much personality reptiles are able and capable of having. And then our last little guy, we got him when he was, like I said, about 9, but we really don't know for sure. I don't know his history. So like I said, he is from Craigslist. I don't like saying that, oh, I rescued him per se, but um he was the pet of a 16-year-old girl that had him in a, and also he's an adult, by the way. When I was like, okay, three, that's it, I'm good. I don't want any more. I'm good. I'm at my cap. I'm at my limit. I can take care of 3. That's all I want. And also, they're each in separate cages. I would not cohab them. They would not get along. It would not be beautiful. But anyways, when I got him, he did not have a water dish in his cage, and most people are probably like, oh, shit. Ah! Did math wrong. Um, most people are like, oh, I've never seen a snake drink water. I don't need to give it a water bowl. He also had like he had like an oatmeal container that I actually kept that with his tank. He really loved that, actually. Snakes really don't give a fuck. Like, if you give them like an old damn sock or something, as long as it's clean, they will not care. You can give them basically anything that is safe for them to have, and they will enjoy the shit out of that. They just love to hide, they love to dig, they're explorers, they're curious, they're very curious animals. Which I feel bad. I'm currently kinda, I'm sorry guys, you only have that, which is, I'm assuming is a water dish, or maybe a rock, I'm not sure. We're working on it, okay? My last point I want to make, and then I will shut up about my life story, is he was already an adult when we went to go look at him. Me and my best friend went, and he was in a 20 long gallon, so 20 gallons, but it's just like an extended tank. And he was an adult. He's 9 years old. He's full grown at this point, and he's still a little scrawny. He's still like not like, feels like he's just not fully grown. He seems like he was stunted essentially. And um we're kind of thinking that they also were feeding him live food. He has some like scarring on his body. He has like some indents like that he's healed from even long before we've had him, but he's had a life. He has had a life before me. But when we got him, it was kind of clear that the kid basically just got bored of having him. Maybe she just didn't interact with him that much, and she just got bored of him and wanted to rehome him. And unfortunately, that kind of ends up happening a lot, especially with reptiles, especially with snakes, because people are like, oh, this reptile literally cannot mentally, physically, whatever, love me back like like a cat or a dog can. And that's true. You're basically just a giant tree for them. You don't want to impose things on reptiles that they can't actually, like, they're actually incapable of doing. You don't want to give them like human emotions that they can't actually genuinely experience. But what? Ooh. Oh, it's so expensive though. Shit. $12,000. What is this? Let's give you guys a little bit of this. But so my friend was the one driving us home, and I was just kind of I think I took him out of the tank, and we were looking him over during the ride home, and um, we noticed like he was like struggling to breathe, and he was keeping like his mouth open. Sorry, trigger warning, kind of. I mean, he's better now, obviously, but it was very it was sad to see, because at that point I just wanted an adult reptile, and at shows they're a little bit harder to come by, and I I guess we could box two. Let's buy some box two. But he was just like very, he wasn't breathing very well. But he had a lot of his mouth was very like saliva-y, like bubbly saliva. And he sounded like he was like wheezing or like coughing or sneezing almost, and it was just, it was very unexpected, but I should have. Oh my goodness, it's a unicorn! What? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, we have 3 of them. I should have done more of my own research about, you know, when you're picking up an animal from Craigslist and whatever. Here's what to be prepared for, because it'll likely be sick. Not always, but likely. 2 more tanks. Oh, you guys are sadly the same color as my spiky boys. So I don't want you to feel less cool because you don't have, you're not wearing a spike collar. I mean, you're cool, you have a unicorn horn. Don't get me wrong. You don't have a collar. Oh my god, you're so cute. But yeah, so he was pretty ill. My dad and I took him to the vet, like, and at that point I did not even have a name for him yet. But like next day, oh my god, what are you? You have a space helmet! Oh my god! Oh. But as my friend had suggested in the car, because like I said, she knows quite a bit more about reptiles at the time, and I was still learning. I was still just a baby with all this. He had an upper respiratory infection. Oh, you have spikes on you. So my dad and I had to give him shots, and yeah, that was an experience. Also, I am so sorry. I did not really plan on yapping about all this and just dumping all this information. I am sorry. Oh, our little crying, laughing so cute to just watch too. But yeah, he improved a lot. He still has some complications. Like he still will kind of hold his mouth open, but the infection is like officially gone. It's very. It was years ago. He's 15 now, and that happened when he was 9. And really, who fucking knows who long he even had the infection? And it's really jarring, like looking back on the pictures from when we first got him to now, cause he was he was so scrawny and he was so dark in color, cause he also just had no fucking water. Who knows when he had water? Um, and it's just the transformation is just crazy, especially because I got them kind of close together. Um, and my other two were still just they were babies, and he was an adult, and just seeing like how like the difference like when they grew up compared to a couple years down the road, and like how much like his colors just like popped, and um okay, well, I guess let's open for a little bit. Let's do some old sand. Ooh, okay, we can't, even if there's not on the same shelf, we can't put it. That makes sense. Oops. But yeah, sorry. I'm kind of all over the place with my stories. I'm still a little nervous streamer. I'm new to all this. I have anxiety, if you can't tell. Oh my god, every damn time. What? There's still one in there. Okay, now we're good. There we go. Oh, I have to keep you. I have to keep you. Our unicorn guy, I love you so deeply, so dearly. Oh, not you. You stay. No. No. Oh no. Ah. Ah. Damn thief. I was just trying to grab my unicorn gecko. Damn. Can't do shit around here. I'm suffering trying to pick up. I want. Hey. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Just because we can't even remove you from the tank, we're just gonna have to keep you. He says, I want to live here, and live here he shall. Little purple baby. right back. I'll put on a screensaver for you guys. Here you go. BRB. Alrighty. Were they well behaved? They better be. Oh, they're all looking at me. I love them. So I think we will play for a little bit longer. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a break, get some lunch. And then when I come back, we might play some Oblivion, or we might play some more of this. Don't hit me. I do want to see if I can just take one of the seashells from the beach and use it as decor. Oh my god. There's so many now. Whoa. What the heck? Let's try you. You know, I hope this this does become like a secret teleporter to my shop. That shells will just appear for me. Ah, don't hit me! I mean, oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? I've ruined everything. I can't pick it up anymore. Yeah, so I don't believe the intention of the seashells is to bring them home from the beach. I think you are meant to just put them in the little recycling thing on the beach. I don't know if it is meant to have a if it's meant to have a purpose, or if it's just save the environment, pick up the seashells. I don't know. Or maybe I'm using it incorrectly. I don't know. So I really do like the seashells. I think the dev took the time to model them and everything. I feel like their intention is to maybe have them as decor, but I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. I don't know. Because they go right in there, and you get a little hooray you did it effect. And I don't think we're making money. Is our money going up? Oh! Oh, like I said, zero attention to detail. Zero attention. We are making money doing this. Are we gonna get a rare gecko for cleaning up the beach? Now, honestly, this is a shell that can be reused. A hermit crab would love this shell. Hermit crab would fuck up this shell too. Nice little home. Bougie ass home. It's a nice day on the beach and there's no one on the beach. They'd rather be buying geckos. Honestly, I would love to live on a remote island with my little gecko shop. Honestly, I think that's living the dream. Truly. I think life doesn't get much better than that. Even though I'm more of a snake person, I still love lizards. Geckos, anything, whatever. Show me any reptile. Ugh. My attention to detail is very poor. Very poor. But hey, I figured it out. Eventually. So I think if you, well, not you, me, which will probably happen, let's be honest. If I soft lock myself and I'm poor and broke and I can't afford to buy sand or I can't afford to buy a box of lizards, I think we can just come to the beach and get 20 bucks a pop per shell, and then we can get some money to buy some sand or some reptiles, whatever. How far can we go out here? Hello? Any reptiles? Okay, we can go a lot farther than I thought. Let me save. What? What is you? Whoa, you better not be a jump scare. Hold on, let me mentally prepare. Oh. Oh. I actually did not see how much they gave me. Do I have to get burned to get out? Is there... Can I climb this? Oh, okay. Did not think I could. Oh, that was a nice, fun little Easter egg there. That was cute. I like that. I love this game. I really do. I was really, really fucking excited for this game. Like, constantly checking back to see type of excitement, if there's any word or update. I was actually more excited for this game than the Oblivion remaster. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm having a fucking blast with that too. But we've had Oblivion for 20 years. You know, let's be honest. We don't have GeckoShop. Don't know if we will be blessed to find something again. But why not? You know, we're exploring. We're exploring our surroundings, getting familiar with the island. Okay? And there's no shame. Ooh, I see a little secluded thing here. Is this the beach that she was saying I found a reptile? Gecko? Ooh, someone spray painted this car. Everything is a solid color. Ooh, what happened? What happened here? What happened to you? Maybe this car washed up on the beach. Maybe. Maybe. It's lived a life. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I just had treasure chest on the mind. I thought I saw another treasure chest over there. I'm gonna take a screenshot. I think this game is, I don't know, it's so cute. I'm the riskiest person on this island. I am traversing all the mountain and rock tops, and I was greatly rewarded for doing so. So I think that's going to be it for the secrets. Well, on the mountains at least. I don't believe we can go in there. Nope. We did check around here before. See, I really, I don't know if we can find geckos around. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of just had that, that assumption, I guess, from seeing other players. Maybe I have to be a higher level. I really don't know. I really don't know. Insert coin. I love that Slipknot song. Yes. My favorite Slipknot song. Homie. You're still in 9th place after all this time? Really? Crazy work. You keep doing you. We'll leave you to it. I am aware that there is a breeding situation going on. I'm gonna assume that is you. Level 10, we are actually like one sail away from one sail away from getting to level 10. So maybe let's do that real quick, and then I will probably get off soon. Get some lunch. I say as I play this for 4.5 more hours. One sail, one sail. Come on. Oop. Level 10, here we go. My little starbursty guy, my little sweet tart guy. Good choice. Excellent choice. Yes, yes, we got the lab. Ugh. No, come on, guys. I don't need all of you in here. Come on now. Do you actually leave, or do you, since you're in the store, do you buy something and then you leave? You buy something and then you leave. Okay. I'm not complaining. Still money. Money in the bank. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. You know, I hope all your guys' hordes of lizards are absolutely just thriving. I don't know how profitable a gecko shop on an island really is. Oh, okay. Okay. 33.3% chance repeating? Zippy Joe. Zippy Joe, you got some crazy toes going on. So... do we bring our fellas there? Oh, you're flopping in the wind, my little friend. I adore you. I will demand merch for this game. I will buy every goddamn piece of merch for this game. I am so in love with this art style. Okay. Maybe I should have actually looked at the picture. Never. So, we have to bring 5 little fellas. Oh, there's a question mark. On him. Her. I don't think I can interact with the question mark. Okay, well, you know, we got the lab. Very cool indeed. I don't know if I want to upgrade them. I think they're perfect as is. I am curious what the question mark on the bottom is, though. Oh, god damn it. Did it again. Sorry, guys. just want to pick up a different one to see if the... I don't know. Let's buy some new guys, get them all set up for our next time we play. Actually, how are we looking on our collection? Okay. We're still missing a few. One potentially common guy. Oh my god. As simple as this game is, I'm still bad at it. Only me. Only me. I swear. We got our little Daisy child. We got a little Barney. Maybe if I, next time I start the game, that will despawn. I don't know. I have messed up, I fear. Put some pokey dots in there. Oh my god, my memory is ass. Okay, so the cursed shell cage. I really, you know what? Nah, we're gonna keep you two. Yep, we're keeping you. And we have 3 of you also, so let's put you in there. Ooh, I guess we could also buy another personal tank. Unfortunately, we cannot put it in our little warehouse, whatever area. Which is fine. Let's do this. I wish I could at least put the garbage can in there, because our people don't use it anyway. I have to still pick up after them. We'll just put it there for now. Unless I can move this over a little bit. Oh, sorry. I thought you would go with it like our other person cage. Is there a gecko under there? I thought so. Spiky boy. Now, can we squeeze this? Yes. Okay. I think I'm gonna make a spiky boy. Oh my god, I do this every time. Oh, now we get the unicorn fella. Let's just have you guys free roam while I figure this out. Yes. Spiky. This is your home. You are Golden Freddy. You are Red Guy. Spiky home. Spiky home. Yes. Put my babies back. Actually, he's almost more like a little narwhal. Ugh, they are so simple, but they are so stinking cute. Oh my god. Yes. We're a little poor. Ooh, I like this plan. Give them just the littlest, tiniest enrichment with the money we have left. Can is this meant to be in, like, water or something? Not sure. Because I have enough money. Make sure none of the leaves are poking through the glass. Nope. Excellent. Oh, my four spiky guys. Do you guys feel enriched? You guys are gonna love it here, I promise, okay? Right now, things are a little tough, but you guys are all gonna get enrichment. I swear, I promise. It's just a little bit expensive, you know? But I promise, I swear, okay? Trust me. Everyone will feel enriched. Alrighty, so we are prepared for the next time we play. We're all set up. We are pretty broke. That's okay. So I think I'm gonna call it for now. Get some food. Maybe come back after that, or maybe come back later tonight. But thank you for popping in. Thank you for listening to my god awful, annoying, ranting story about my snakes. I will catch you guys next time.